Whoa! Just got off the horn with the guy who uses TD Ameritrade, and that tool, that platform is insanely awesome, man. Oh, I think TD has merged or been bought out by Schwab, and I hope Schwab doesn't get. I mean, that tool was incredible. I was stunned. And you look, I'm not a trader. I'm not. I frankly don't even pay that much attention. I like Schwab for research on the fund screener, but the TD Ameritrade tool blew Schwab away. And I hope they keep it because I mean, this guy was showing. I was like, well, and I thought, I was like, you're doing that at Schwab? He goes, no, I'm on my TD Ameritrade account. I was like, whoa, I'd never, I mean, but it's not just for trading. It's for absolutely portfolio management. Now, this is portfolio management. I have no idea what the financial planning software is. I don't know. I'm very comfortable with the right capital because remember, portfolio construction and management is not financial planning. It's not. And so when you're doing a financial planning, the last thing we need to be all that concerned with is portfolio construction and management. And so I'm assuming TD Ameritrade's financial planning software is inferior because they put all their resources into the portfolio construction management. But man, that sucker was great. Holy crap! Anyone know what's going to happen with TD once they get merged with the Schwab? Have it happened? Are they going to go, liquidate their current tool and go to Schwab's is good, but TD blows away Schwab, man. Wow. That's cool. That is cool. We're talking to this guy, and he's got a pretty big position Netflix, and we're kind of the issue is he has Netflix in a couple different accounts, and we're like, man, the drawback is he's not quite 55 yet, and so we need money for him if he quits his crappy old job to live on before he hits 59 and a half. And so he has an after-tax brokerage account when Netflix has just run up. And he's got an IRA, and Netflix has just run up. And he's got a small 401k, small-ish. But anyway, so the issue is where do we get money from to live on? Once you go through your 401k, because he will have access to that. The 55 rule, and on top of that, in the most tax-efficient manner. And we're looking at his IRA had like 21% of the portfolio's IRA is Netflix, and I think it was 16% of his total portfolio, after-tax portfolio, was Netflix. And I was like, man, is there a way? And this guy's designing some freaking fantastic spreadsheets too. I was like, man, what if we sold everything in Netflix in your taxable account, pay the stupid taxes? What would that do for your overall position in Netflix in terms of the aggregate of the portfolio? And he has a spreadsheet he could do that, but then he was showing me the TD Ameritrade stuff. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could. I mean, it's just fantastic. Anyway, so the interesting thing was he was selling, the 16% of his taxable portfolio, which is allocated to Netflix. He's going to sell the whole thing, which inherently would draw down the total exposure to Netflix in this aggregate, but still draw down to 10%. And financial planning 101 is we don't want you to have more than 10% of any position in the aggregate of your portfolio. Well, in this case, so Netflix is, quote, only 10%, unquote, but Netflix still is trading at a 75 PE. And we're like, you could sell some, take some off the table, and lock in your gains and maybe bring your total position to 7.5%. Or, essentially the market could do that for you. Now, we don't know, but anything that's trading at 75 is nosebleed without question. It's just like it's a matter of time before it comes back to earth. Is Netflix going to increase their earnings to justify a 75 PE? So now the Netflix will increase their earnings to whatever to get to a 30 PE? Maybe. I would not anticipate that for sure. I mean, how many people have not subscribed to Netflix right now? You see what I'm saying? Netflix, I mean, it seems, look, I'm not here to bash Netflix. I'm just saying it's got a 75 PE. It's not like Netflix is unheard of. No one doesn't know what it is. So if you're interested in Netflix, most likely you've already subscribed. Now, how do they generate more revenue? They raise the fee. I get it. I'm sure that's what they're going to do. What does that do for the customers? How many people keep on? I don't know. But hard to imagine Netflix somehow creating a bunch more earnings that can justify a 75 PE. You got to do what you got to do. In this case, we're trying to reduce that position to take advantage of the wonderful gains he's got over the last year, but also to lock in some cash so he can live on before he hits 59 and a half. It was just anyway going back to TD Ameritrade. That was, ugh. All right. Well, if you know anything about TD Ameritrade and the Schwab tool, let me know because I don't know. I mean, I have Schwab. Well, I get the TD Ameritrade tool by default because that is fantastic. All right, we'll see you.